Hey everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a good, I guess it's kind of nighttime at this point. I usually don't stream this late. But I was doing some stuff earlier and then I watched some of the Game Fest to see what kind of games were coming out. And I was sitting here thinking to myself like what should my next stream game be? Because right now, I'm kind of in this weird spot where I know there are a good bit of games coming out in the next few months that I want to play for my channel, but I am not sure what to play. So this is gonna be kind of we're gonna like kind of just play a little bit of DaD in the background because I haven't really played this at all. And to be honest, I don't really plan to play this for long. This is more of just something to do in the background while I talk to you guys. And kind of just decide what the hell we want to do over the next few weeks and few months, because even the games that are coming out in the somewhat near future, most of those are playtests and betas. So basically, I'm trying to figure out what game I want to use to basically replace DaD, and Legacy is not really... Legacy just isn't in a spot where I can really just stream it like I want to. I'd rather just play other stuff while I wait. So that's kind of why I'm streaming tonight and kind of what I wanted to talk about. And I figured this was probably the best way to do it. This way I can kind of stream in the DaD category, which is where a lot of you guys know me from, but maybe we can use this as a way to kind of figure out what the hell we want to do moving forward. I don't think it's any secret or surprise, and I'm sure most of you guys realize DaD is dying. It is dying fast. The player count is dwindling pretty much every day. The Steam charts, the reviews are... The Steam reviews are dropping fast. We have a game developer who seems to not know what he wants to do for this game. And it seems to be getting worse and worse and worse. Pretty much every day that he has access to his kitchen. So I don't really know. So anyway, welcome Chess. Hey Ninja. Hey ZGB. Hey Young Lido. Hey Cancel Flights. And hey Maui. Let's see, did I miss anything? Let's see. Oh, dude, the Arc Raiders delay is crazy. So, my thought before today, by the way, is I was thinking, okay. I figured, DaD is basically dead, or... Like, DaD is basically dead at this point, right? I think we've pretty much... I think a lot of us have kind of grown to accept that we're at this point right now, where DaD is in this point where it's not technically dead. Like, the player base still is kind of hanging on, but it's dying, and it gets worse as we go. And Arc Raiders was the game that I was going to basically use as a middle ground or a replacement game while I wait for the other games to release, which are later this year. But Arc Raiders is being delayed. It's only 7, it's not late. Well, it's 10 for me. I don't usually start my stream at 10 p.m. That's pretty late for me. So yeah, with Arc Raiders getting delayed, or whatever you want to call it, the official release is not until October 30th. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do on my channel. There are a few games that I would consider streaming, but they're more like unpopular games that I don't really foresee being like long-term streaming games, because it's more something I could stream for like maybe a few days and then I'd probably just move on. I'm talking like, single player games that I could maybe find. Typically those don't really last super long, so I usually go for multiplayer games. I mean, my entire channel is based on multiplayer games. So that's kind of what I've been thinking. I'm kind of just rambling at the moment, but yeah, I thought this would be like a good chance to kind of talk to you guys and figure out what the hell we want to do. Anyways, yeah, JW, I'm with you. When I saw that Arc was getting delayed to the 30th of October, especially after seeing the timer, it does feel like we got bamboozled a little bit. It's kind of sad. So yeah, now we're at the point where I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna do a few games, by the way, while we're sitting here. I don't know if I'm gonna play DaD for long. But I'm just gonna play this while I'm just kind of talking. All right. I have not played DaD in over a week, I think. I think it's been over a week. I haven't left the menu screen. So I'm probably gonna suck, but I don't really care. If I die, I die. I don't really care anymore. I don't care about any of the gear. Lose it or not lose it. It no longer matters to me. When the Arc Raiders pop-up came, I was so sad, man. Oh, it's so upsetting, man. I was just... Like, I didn't... Like, I knew that there was a chance it wouldn't release. But, like... It almost felt like they were... It really felt like we were gonna get something, man. So it really sucks that it didn't happen. Very sad. Well, you know, I also thought Mistfall Hunter was gonna release. Not release, but I thought the Mistfall was gonna have a slot in the Summer Game Fest. And it did not. So now I'm even more confused what's going on with Mistfall, because I really thought that it was going to be releasing. Or not, you know, not releasing, but releasing like some kind of trailer or release date or something. And that didn't happen. So I don't know if it's gonna release in a future... I don't know, like, maybe one of the other games, you know, streams. I don't really know, but... So, anyway, I'm kind of rambling. I want to talk a little bit about the games that I'm looking into playing for this month, / like, in the foreseeable future. I've talked about it a few times, but this is kind of the whole point of the stream, so I might as well just start with that. So, right now, what games do we have available? Or what games will we have available at the end of the... Okay, hold up. Sorry. I didn't know I was gonna have to sweat my ass off against mobs. Alright, give me a second. Oh my god, am I gonna die to mobs? Oh my god, wait. Hold up. Hold up. I can't move. I'm gonna die to mobs! What just happened? Wait! What just happened? Did I just die to mobs? What? Wait, I couldn't move. I got stacked. Wait. Oh, that's a good start. Oh, that's so funny. I was busy talking. I didn't realize how many mobs were around. Holy shit, that was crazy. There were like five spiders that rooted me, then the spider came, and then the spider made it so I couldn't attack. Holy shit, that was crazy. Well, unlucky, huh? Holy shit, that was unlucky. Wow, okay. Well, I'm a dumbass. Oops. It didn't happen. Just pretend it didn't happen. That game, remove it from your mind. Doesn't exist. It's fine. It's fine. It didn't happen. It's okay. It's fine. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention. I guess that's my fault. I really didn't expect that to happen. I really wasn't expecting to get caught like that. I've never had that happen before. I've never had that many mobs spawn at that exact moment and then overwhelm me at that moment. That was insane. Yeah, just close your eyes. It didn't happen. No, I want to never return to Dark and Darker. I'm hoping that this game honestly dies at this point. I don't think the devs even deserve this game to get a player base back with the way SDF... Unless SDF resigns. If SDF resigns, then we can talk again. But the way that he's treating this company and his player base, like, I don't even think he deserves this game at all. Like, that's, like, he just doesn't deserve it. The way that he's... Like, he's screwing over his entire player base, it's insane. Like, no, I wanna completely disassociate myself with this game. I want to not be anywhere near Dark and Darker. By the end of this year, by the end of December, I'm hoping that I never have to log into this game again. I want to uninstall Dark and Darker and never play this again. That's my hope. That's my New Year's resolution for 2025. By the end of the year, I want to change my entire channel and not have to at all be a part of Dark and Darker. I want to move on to other games, bigger and better things. That's my resolution. I want to get away from this dumpster fire as soon as possible, so I don't have my channel reliant on a game that is, like, killing itself. I have no interest in being around here for that. And that's my honest... If you want, like, my real opinion, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. I'm not here to lie to you. I am, like, dead serious. I have... Like, I do not want any part of this game anymore. So the moment I can, as a creator, completely separate myself from Dark and Darker, that is what I will be doing. Because I do not have any respect left for SDF at this point. Like, I actively do not like SDF anymore. And I'm sure a lot of you understand where I'm coming from. Especially as a creator, I have put so much time and effort into this game. And to see SDF basically throw the entire game away for players like myself and you guys who are here for what the game currently is. Like, I have no interest in being at all part of this game. I just have no interest, right? And I'm not even saying that to be negative. I'm saying that, like, I'm just being real with you. I'm being honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. If you are only following me for Dark and Darker, I think you should leave my channel and go watch other creators that you like watching for only Dark and Darker. You know? If you're here because you like watching me play different extraction games or different games in general, you know, I would love to have you still be here. But if you're only here for Dark and Darker, just know that my plans do not include Dark and Darker pretty much by the end of this year. So, like, that will be coming to an end at some point. You know? It sucks. I don't like saying that. But what can I do? You know, SDF is throwing his entire game away, and there's nothing I can really say or do to change his mind. Like, I'm basically hands up in the air. I'm just some guy making content at this point. Like, that's it. That's all I am, right? And I can't have my entire game be reliant on... I cannot have my channel be reliant on Dark and Darker. It's just, it can't happen. Switch to Minecraft? Wait, are you reading my mind? Because, like, 2 hours ago, I was sitting on my home desktop menu, and I started to install the Minecraft launcher, because I thought that might be fun. Okay, anyway, before I got rudely interrupted by the spiders and the multiple spiders that got me killed, I want to talk a little bit about the games that I'm looking forward to playing, and then we can go from there. So, what do I plan to center my channel around? Well, I plan to still focus, in general, on extraction games in the long term. That is still what I enjoy playing the most. So right now, in the foreseeable future, that I know is maybe coming out somewhat soon, I know we have Midnight Walkers, which has a playtest in, I think it's June 27th. We have Hunger, which I don't think has a release date yet, but that game looks really sick. And I think, maybe, I wonder if that'll come out before Arc Raiders or not. I'm kind of hoping it does, because I'm really interested in trying Hunger out. I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to Vault Breakers. And I think Vault Breakers, Vault Breakers has a playtest in early July. So, between the dates of June 25th and July 9th, I will be playing Midnight Walkers, Vault Breakers, and Dungeon Stalkers. So that's 3 different games that I will be personally playing myself. Like, you know, in the extraction genre specifically. Outside of that, a lot of it is just waiting for future dates to come up, because I don't know exactly when the other games will release. I mean, most of you already know that Mistfall Hunter is the game that I'm looking forward to the most. But we have no idea on dates for that game, so, you know, I can't be reliant on a game that literally has no release date. I know it's technically supposed to come out in 2025, but there has been no confirmation whatsoever on that. So I'm not going to personally rely on Mistfall Hunter for my channel. You know, I'm going to play other stuff, and then if Mistfall comes around, then, you know, of course we will go into it a little bit. Why not play Hunt Showdown? I don't know. Hunt Showdown doesn't interest me that much. I don't know why Hunger looks more interesting to me than Hunt Showdown, but I did try it, and I just don't know if I enjoy Tarkov that much. Or Tarkov, I'm sorry. I don't know if I enjoy Escape or Hunt Showdown. I don't know why I keep saying Escape from Tarkov. I have Tarkov on the mind because it's an extraction game. I don't know if I enjoy Hunt Showdown in the same level, or like in enough of a level. I'm looking forward to Hunger, but Hunger is not the same game. You know, even though it's similar, maybe similar genre, I just don't know if, at this point, it's also kind of a dated game too. And I don't know. I did try it a while back on stream, and I just wasn't really a huge fan of it. Why did Arc Raiders get delayed? I don't know. I guess the game's just not ready, but it's unfortunate because it means we have to wait until October 30th, which really sucks for us. You can't play Dark and Darker anymore because it makes you physically ill. It's a condition. If it was not for the fact that I am a creator, or was a creator, whatever you want to call me, for this game, I would have uninstalled this game forever, like a while ago. Especially when the announcement for removal of Solos came, I would have just uninstalled this game and moved on immediately. The only reason this game is even still here is because it gives me an outlet to still make the remaining content that's left for this game, which is mostly drama content, by the way. That's pretty much all that I do for Dark and Darker, is we make drama content. That's it. So, yeah. Uh-oh. Is there a bot? Is there a player here? There could be a player here. I don't know, just, it feels suspicious, doesn't it? Like, maybe he's going already. Oh, maybe he died to a mob. Maybe. Yeah, he might have died to a mob or something. You're gonna enjoy Firebox dad streams while you can? Yeah, yeah, unfortunately, Big Willie, it is definitely going to be the end of me playing this game, in the long term. You might see me play it here in the short term while I wait for these other games to come out, because there is literally no other game for me to play in the extraction genre right now. There's nothing else that exists. And, you know, if something else was out, I would play it, you know? I really would. Like, I played as much Legacy as I can. There's nothing left for me to play there's nothing left for me to play on the Legacy, Seal and Sorcery servers. So at this point, I'm like, okay, well, what the hell do I do with that? The only option I have is to just play completely different games, while I wait for these other ones to come out. That's my only option. So I'm probably going to have to expand from extraction games and then go back to them once the other ones come out. That's what I'm leaning towards at the moment. I don't know exactly what games in particular that I want to play. I'm really not sure. But that is kind of what I'm thinking, is just playing pretty much whatever game I want to play. Kind of like when I played Escape from Duck for a day. We'll just find miscellaneous things that look fun for the day. And then we'll kind of keep going from there. You didn't think Dad would die? But here we are. I didn't think so either. I always kind of thought Dad would dwindle, but I didn't think they would just leap off a cliff like they have this season. To be honest, it's really strange. I don't really know what's going on. It almost feels like SDF, like, wants the game to die. I don't really know what to say. You know Soapy quit, by the way? You guys know about that? One of the biggest DaD creators, at least, you know, one of the big ones. Soapy was, I mean, I would say so. Yeah, he's completely done with Dark and Darker. Well, he said he was done for the season, and he said he would return to future seasons if the seasons were good. And let's be honest here, at this rate, that almost guarantees that he's not coming back. I would be surprised if he did. So with that said, you know, realistically, I don't know, man. You know, I do like roguelikes. There's no roguelikes that I'm aware of that I, like, am super interested in playing at the, like, current moment. That said, I do like roguelikes. It is a genre that I enjoy. I used to be big on Hades. But here's the thing, as far as, you know, modeling my channel on roguelikes, that probably wouldn't happen. Most likely, if I was gonna play roguelikes, it would just be something I do every once in a while for my channel, in between the extraction game content. You know, just to be honest with you, like, I don't think, I don't know if roguelikes are a genre that I enjoy enough to completely send my channel to. But yes, I really do like some, I do like some of them. Hades is one of the most notable ones that I enjoy. I own it on Xbox, though, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because I hate buying games twice for no reason. But I pretty much completely moved to PC. So I'm gonna have to just, like, break down and, like, rebuy games that I used to own, because I don't plan to play Xbox anymore. Any of you ever have that feeling, like, where you, like, buy a game and then you, like, you know, you, like, want to play it on a different console or something? I know it can't just be me, I'm sure. Oh, I played ABI. Esnick, I played it in the very early days when it first released. But it did not have solos, so I stopped playing. If the game released on Steam and had solos, I would probably try it. ABI seems a little bit more casual friendly than Tarkov, but it's also way more pay to win, which I don't like. If it was just more casual friendly and not pay to win, then it would be more ideal for me personally. I should call SDF. Maybe he needs to hear it. I don't think the devs like me, to be honest with you. I mean, think about it. I've been playing other extraction games, which you could consider to be Iron Mace's competitors, on and off for the last year to year and a half. Like, since Dungeon. So, realistically, why would SDF like me? You know, I shit talk him all the time. I think he makes terrible decisions. I mean, like, why? I don't think SDF likes me. I really don't. The devs never paid me any money, so I think that pretty much confirms they don't like me. Also, holy hell, is the game dead? Bro, is the game already dying? There is no one in my lobby. There's one high roller server. There's one server for solos, and everybody's gone. Do I have to go play PvE mode? And go farm bosses. Found a corpse. Yeah, but I think he died to a mob because he was naked. Like, my guess is he died to a mob. I mean, dude, there's one solo server. The game should not be this dead. Like, there's no one in my lobbies. I'm about to go to normals and just fight 1v3s. I'd rather go 1v3 and die than go into a game like this and just fight goblins. Like, I might as well just go 1v3 people. Oh goodness gracious. How many players do we have for a Friday night on Dark and Darker? What are we sitting at, boys? Because this is really sad. Under 7K. Oh, can you see? It's bad. It's really, really bad, fellas. It's so bad. No wonder I can't find any players. We still, like, no wonder. We have under 7,000 on a Friday night. Like, this should be, like, peak time, right? Or at least somewhat peak time. Am I wrong? What was, like, previous Saturday? Like, what is previous Fridays? Okay. So, last Friday, we had 15,000 players. Today, we had 10,000. We lost 4,500 players in 1 week. Peak. Or average for Friday. From Friday to Friday. Like, not a different day. Just Friday to Friday. We lost 4,500 players. Like, what, 35, 40% of our players? We lost them for Steam. I guess that's why we can't find any players in our game. Because everybody's leaving. This is what happens when you have a chimpanzee at the wheel of your game, I guess. Holy shit, dude. This game is dying so fast. Oh my god. Fuck it. Alright. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a caster cleric send-off. We're gonna go play caster cleric in normals. You're probably never gonna... This is gonna be the last time you ever see me play caster cleric. Probably for my entire life. You will never see this again. This is a last hurrah. Caster Cleric in 2025 in solos. Pocket Sans isn't here. I don't know where he is. I don't have his phone number. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. Okay. Alright, what kind of gear we wearing here? What do we even wear for Caster Cleric? I don't even know. I don't expect to win, like, any of my fights anyway. But I'll see what I can do. You know this game's over because I'm playing Caster Cleric, knowing that this might be the last chance I ever have. Yeah, this is fine. This is... Throw in our pay-to-win lizard skin. Ooh, or lichen. What's our armor? 9%. We're not using the protection skill, I think. Probably not protection, so I think Lycan is fine. Yeah, I might win some fights, but remember, it's not solos anymore. So I'm gonna have to, like, if I find, like, a team of 3 or something, I just can't really, I probably can't do anything to them. Keep that in mind. I'll try, but it's, it's not gonna look very good. Oh my god. Caster cleric. Smite spells, probably. Probably. With ale. I might need all the help I can get, but I don't know if ale is the right play. I'm already gonna be so busy casting spells. Why even have time for Brewmaster? I could go advanced healer. I usually don't. What did I use before? I think I used to use advanced healer back in the day. This was my setup before, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this is, like, best or anything, but I don't really care, to be honest. I'm just good with using whatever at this point. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm doing this more for you than for me. Caster Cleric is like the bottom of my my totem pole on classes I would want to play. But sure, we'll go in for it. Oh, should we fill? I could fill with randoms. I'm gonna do solo for now. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted, but I also don't want teammates expecting me to heal them, because I'm not here to heal people. I'm here to buff myself. You want to do Phil? All right, we'll do Phil. I'm going cleric for myself though. I'm not grabbing team heals. I'm not here for that. They can heal themselves. All right, we'll do Phil. Oh wait, I don't have voice chat on. Hold up. My voice chat is off, isn't it? I'm looking for my push to talk button. Where the hell was my push to talk button? VoIP send? What button should I use for VoIP sending? Maybe V? Hey, what's up, guys? Alright. Yeah, I'm not here to heal them. We'll try to keep them safe. They're not talking.
What? What's up, bro?
Oh, hey, man. Sorry, I was trying to figure out my voice chat here. I haven't used it in a while.
Where'd you go? That little... Got some...
There we go. I got it. I got the push to talk on.
Alright, we're yellowing, man.
There we go. I got it right.
Just gonna get some. We want blood.
Yeah, sure. I'll follow you. Yeah, I got it. My push to talk wasn't working. Yeah, I figured it out.
I thought you were looting. Yeah, he thought no loot. You were yelling.
Yeah, it was fun, Curry. I think your message got removed by the auto mod. But yeah, it was fun while it lasted.
Meditating.
Yeah, I don't expect any of my teammates to talk. I'd be very surprised if they did. I mean, our ranger is very fixated on things.
What's up? What's up?
Also, most of my lobby is dying to to mobs, which is funny. Look at this. Spider, archer, spider, centipede, centipede. This poor freaking mob, you know? Lavish, it'll be hard for you to achieve what I can achieve. I don't want to overwhelm you.
Oh, I do hurt.
This is the vision. Yes, this is the vision. Every single game has to be random trios. That, yeah, that's it. That's it. Vision is.
There's a res down there. There's a res down here.
Oh, there's a res down here? Thanks. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hey, he's being helpful. So that's good. There's a rogue. Equip our team to bully the soul. Is he solo?
I think it's a rogue. He said rogue. That's him.
Alright, well, we found our first solo player. Unfortunate for him, I have a whole team at my disposal. What does he have?
Oh, I guess
Nothing. Depressing we don't have arc raiders. Oh, it's very depressing we don't have arc raiders.
Did he kill that rogue? Or he ran?
No, he ran. Hey, yo, Ranger, you should use that healing shrine right there. That's 3 inches from you. Get behind
Behind
you.
you. Oh shit! Oh my god. You're right. What's going on? Fuck.
I know our teammate is never resing this guy. Don't worry, I'm grabbing your stuff. Or I'm getting your
Well, we did pass a res.
Yeah, I'll go back and
Grab
get
my
you.
heart,
Yeah, I'll go back.
Grab, get to the heals. Oh, team. Got him. Oh, let's go.
That's the vision, boys. That's the vision. It's all complete now.
Oh, you're gonna go with him to get some backup? You need backup? You don't want a ranger sniping you when you get res, right?
You want Midnight Walkers back? Bro, I would love nothing more than to have any of those games back.
Back, boys.
Alright, there's all your stuff and heals. Taking him to the newly learned res shrine? Yeah, if he didn't tell me that was there, he wouldn't have been rest.
Wait, where am I?
I already grabbed all your stuff from your body. At least, well, everything that wasn't Squire gear. Your body's over... I don't know, where were you? Oh, this way, I think. Yeah, this way.
I see my spell book or something.
Oh, yeah, I did forget to grab that. Yeah, it's over here. We can go. Forgot to grab his spell book. Over here somewhere. Wherever you died.
Alright, here. Oh.
Hey, I told you. Final send-off. Spell cleric.
Giddy. We just kill these people, right?
Yeah. There's no, they don't have anything.
Wait, I died right here, right? Because...
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Oh, am I right here? Hey, yo.
I think he's having trouble finding his body. Does he not know where he died? I don't know where he died. Oh, no.
Oh, you remember where my body was?
No, not exactly.
Oh, I see. It was over the spider. The spider, I found it. The spider was covering my body.
Ah, you got it.
My damn spider. Alright, I'm ready, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, once the PvE mode is gone from this game, I imagine the player base is going to drop even further. We've already lost like 40% of players in just 1 week, so we're kind of already getting there. I'm gonna go open the portals over here. Endgame loop? There is no endgame loop now. Now we just play white gear normals for the rest of our DaD career as a spell cleric. I'm just gonna say the other guy will take it. I'm sure he's there. See, here he is. Oh, we've carried our squad to victory. I'd say that's a dub. All right, GG.
Oh wow.
Here you go. First game. We carried our squad. We got 4 kills and a res. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well, the game had a really good loop before. You know, normals being blue gear, I think was very good for kind of being in the middle of the road. Like, blue gear is good, but it's not super overwhelming compared to, you know, artifacts, obviously. So having blue gear was a good place to go, because let's be honest here, if you play 1 game of normals, you're already going to have some blues or some greens, because it's very easy to find gear. So normals basically takes away the entirety of the game loop for normals, and it just means you will just only ever play in white gear, which isn't great. And then, of course, next season, you know, it'll only be trios anyway, so that, you know, that whole thing will change too. I think both of those guys were Timmy's, but I'm kind of happy that we were able to carry them through the lobby. That kind of makes me happy. We had a good not toxic game. I don't know if I'd be able to do that in High Roller. I probably wouldn't be able to find anybody in High Roller. But yeah, it's fine for normals. It works. It works only because everyone is in whites. Pretty much. Whoa, can't bring that ring, buddy. I know. That blue ring is OP. I know. It's funny. You know, maybe I should try Hunt Showdown again. I don't know, maybe I was too harsh the last time I played it. Because last time I tried it, I don't know, it just didn't really... It didn't really do it for me, but at the time, I also had my other extraction games to play. So maybe it's a little bit different now, because I literally have nothing else to go to. So maybe. So, there was a game that I considered playing, but I know that the stream is gonna clown on me for doing it. It makes me not even want to say the name of the game, because I know I'm gonna get clowned on. There was a game in Summer Game Fest. It was like some anime game that looked kind of fun. So I thought about maybe playing it, but it's a little outside of my realm of games I usually play, so I don't know. Not really too sure about that one.
Oh shit, that's the real one.
What's up, buddy?
Yo, what's up, dude?
How you doing?
Hey.
How you doing? What's up?
Hey, I love your video.
Come on, you're making me blush, man. Let's just...
No way.
I got you. I'm here for you.
I wanted just to do some PvP, but damn.
Took 2 games to get recognized. That's kind of funny. Buddy, bro, what is wrong with you? No. It was, shit, I don't know the name of the game. I'd have to look on Steam.
Then go troll. I need the little rock.
Oh no, you fell.
I'll find.
I got you. Is it Gunner? Would I ever play a Gunner game? Don't you know I've never even played Dungeon Stalkers? If you ignore that one stream I played, I never played it. Where's my teammate? Where's he at? Where'd he go? Oh, wait, how'd he get up top so quick? Did I just not see him? Oh my god, he's a magician. I didn't see him come up. I'm here, I'm coming. Alright, I tell you what, I'll tell you the name of the game after I can look at my Steam page. But you're not allowed, but no bad comments. I don't even know what it is. It was on the Summer Game Fest. It's some open world. It's like some open world like anime game. I don't know. I don't know what the hell it is, but I had good reviews, so I was like, I don't know. Okay. I don't even know what the game is. It just had good reviews. Because I was looking through the Summer Game Fest games and seeing like if anything was out yet.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I got him. It's huge.
Good job, mate.
For decent time filler, have I considered survival crafting games? Dude, I hate survival crafting games. I used to play Ark, Survival Evolved. I think my my crafting survival days are over. Wuthering Waves? It is Wuthering Waves. Yeah, that's it. That sounds right. That sounds about right, yeah. Something like that. Looks like a Gooner game to me. But it has good reviews, so it's probably a good Gooner game. Something like that. Hey, you can blame SDF. Oh shit. Oh no, I just fucking goblet hit. Shit.
Nice job.
We did it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Too strong.
Get fire on me.
That kill feed looks glorious. Oh, I forgot campfires. Oh, well. Oh, he has a campfire. Oh, I missed it. See, but I've already mentally prepared myself for the very interesting chat that's gonna be here for Dungeon Stalkers. I don't know if I want to put myself through another
Can
game
you go to
for you guys to clown on me for. If I'm bored enough, I might do it. I am really bored right now on game, so I'm thinking about it.
Ah, pretty well. Okay, we
I'm him? I don't know about that. I'm just pressing WM1.
That's a good one.
Arc delayed? Yeah. Arc is delayed. Very sad. I'm gonna go to the other side so we're not all clogging the same door.
No, you don't do that.
Yeah, I'm here on the other side.
Keep focus on you.
Torch. It's a torch. I think if Firebush you have more damage than us to do it. If you want to do it, but
I'm just carrying the kill feed right now. It's cool. it's
yeah,
cool.
Sure. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I guess it would fine.
Dude, when is the last time that you guys saw me get a Holy Strike kill? I bet it's been a year. I guarantee you I have not gotten a Holy Strike kill in a year. I bet you. I'd be shocked if I did.
Where do you want to go, Firebox?
Oh, I'm just following you. Wherever. It's cool.
Let's go, I guess. Let's go back to the middle.
Yep, trios is the vision. That's what we must play now.
Oh shit! On me! Behind.
He is running. Is he solo?
Watch out.
More people.
Yep. Farm.
Alright. Worked. How many kills do we have? 6?
No, dude.
Well,
Damn, who would have thought Spell Cleric in 2025 would have worked? Carried by the Morning Star, I think.
By club.
Look at all this glorious loot, boys. This is why we play Dark and Darker. For the loots.
One dead body here.
Information on time schedule
That
for
is
Arc.
dead.
Arc Raiders releases on October 30th. That's the new date. You know, I also thought about playing Fallout or Borderlands 2 on stream as well. But those would just be like one-off streams. Like I might play it like a few times and you know we'll be one. But I thought about it. We should probably head for the portal, right? Straight ahead.
Yeah, we should. Need another.
Yeah, we're in firebox.
GG's. No. Fallout 76 is terrible. No, if I play Fallout, it's gonna be Fallout 3, New Vegas, or 4. I think Fallout 3 and New Vegas are better than 4, personally. And definitely not 76. Definitely not. Okay, you want to know my biggest issue with 76s? I'm gonna tell you why. I was gonna play through 76 with a friend of mine, and when you're playing with a friend, the game is supposed to be, you know, cooperative slash multiplayer, right? Well, when you're playing through the story, if you're playing in like a party with another player or with your friend, it shoves you into your own instance constantly for the single player story. And it doesn't feel good at all. It feels like you might as well just playing a single player game. And it not only that, but like quests aren't shared. So like he would pick up a quest item and it wouldn't count for me, and then I like wouldn't notice that it didn't count, and then I'd have to go all the way back and grab it. Like Like, stuff like that it's not a good multiplayer game. Like, maybe the game is better than it used to be, but I know that those issues are still there. Which is why I personally, like, stopped. I really wanted to play through it, too. And, it's such bad quality of life that I just stopped. Kind of annoying, or kind of sucks, but it just kind of is what it is. I have to play Spellcore for Pocket Sands. Oh, I know. He's gonna be so sad if he realizes I played it and he wasn't here. You know, he's gonna be so mad. I know. I know, man. It's not my fault though. It's not my fault he's not here.
No way. No way.
There's
Oh.
no fucking way.
Well, look at that. Hello. Fancy seeing you here.
Well,
I guess it's a sign.
we meet you again.
Must not be a lot of random trios going on right now for them to be in my lobby again. Battle or solo queues probably need a solo. Yeah, I imagine that's probably the case. Well, you could change that. You could just change that to not a lot of players. Period. If you wanted to. It is kind of crazy. Did you guys realize that we've lost 40% of the players from last weekend? Like, the average player count? I did not realize it went down by that. Like, that's a significant amount of players. I had no idea it was that much. I knew it was a lot, but I didn't realize it was, like, quite that severe. You know?
I still need 2 of them.
Spider's still joined?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess it's fine. Did it go down by 80? Oh, it will. Just give it time. You have to remember the game technically still has solos and PvE. So wait for those features to be removed for next wipe, and then that's when we'll start to see the player base just completely plummet off the face. We're already off to a good start, though. You know, we've already lost a lot of players, so yeah, I'm sure we can keep going. It's like streamers and Timmy's left playing this game, I'm pretty sure. Someone said that earlier. And it's kind of true.
I don't know. We'll wait for $5.
Oh, I'm just following you guys.
Okay. Oh, people. Oh, rogue on me. Nice.
People doing cyclone.
My road got kind of close. I almost hit you by accident.
Nah, you saved me. Yeah, it looks like that.
We'll just swap clerics OP. You see that? You think normal cleric could have done that? Oh wait, no spell. Well, we're still technically a spell. Like I say. Oh, Womp Womp, I think he was solo.
Kill that pretty fast, so when they go.
Oh, I guess we're doing Cyclops? Oh, sure. I usually do the solo, so I imagine this is super fast.
I'm not used to do it at the window. Come on, I'm party.
My team is taking a beating by this guy right now. Holy. Whoa, dude. You gotta give SDF enough time to cook before we get to the 1,000 players.
There we go.
I'm used to killing it solo, that's so much faster. Yoink.
Yeah, I'm used to
Fine, I'll go check for the stone.
I don't torch.
I'm just checking the chest. Not that it matters, but I'm gonna
Did you
take the
say
time to
$5?
do it, I might as well, right? Might as well loot, I guess. Trios is first come, first serve. Oh, you're not wrong. You're not, I know. I yoinked the silk powder, or the silk earlier, so it's cool. Comes and goes. You can avoid the blind, but you have to, you just have to know how to rotate. I usually do it when I'm playing solo.
No player dead. Right here. Oh, campfire. Yes.
Oh, I don't know where this guy thinks he's
He's
going.
dead by the crossbow, man.
He's fucked, man. That poor fighter had nowhere to go. Yeah, I think my teammate just walloped me.
No, step still, no.
I'm gonna go the other way and try to get the rat.
Keep him off. What?
Yeah, I think the sorcerer hit me with a, like, I think he hit me with a ball or something. 'Cause my health was gone so quick. We're looking for the rat. My guess is he's in that room. He might be in the room down below.
I got it. Oh, he's dead. Dead. I'm dead. No. Oh my god, it's so again. Oh my god.
That was a little close, huh?
I've been too close to my taste.
Well, it's crap.
Distraction time, I guess.
Portal's in, like, center of the map. Or I guess.
Yeah.
Punch the dragonfly? I didn't have my weapon out. I figured it wasn't really worth it. Probably wasn't gonna happen. Oh my god, there is a... No!
No, my
My teammate's dead.
Okay, we'll fit for this.
Oh. Yeah, we're doing because of the Nova.
I'm gonna avenge my friend. No matter what it costs.
It's a druid, he's probably gone.
Yeah, it is. I know.
He's not?
Oh yeah. You just take the rope. What a bastard. I hate druid.
Well, I guess the loot is mine. I guess we'll just take some of the loot. You can have some of his stuff. I don't think he can use it where he is, unfortunately. What's the player count? It was like 6,500 when I checked earlier. What is the chance of me seeing the vision? It's 0. Because the only reason that I can even play solo trio is because it's normal. You can't do this in High Roller. It's not feasible. If you try to play random into HR, like it's just gonna be so unfair. It's not gonna be enjoyable at all. That is the only reason I can even do this, is because it's 0 gear. Even blue gear would be like debatable with randoms. They'll probably just kill you for your stuff. That's how I pictured like the typical random playing this game. ready to end your life for a few pixels. The Demove video? Wait, no. Was it the Demove video? Wait, new lore? What video? You've piqued my interest. Oh my god, there's a new demo cheat video? What? Oh my god. Wait, the drama thickens. What? I didn't know he did this. Look at that. Yeah. What? Look at this. There's a new cheat video. Oh my god. Wait, is this why Demo was streaming earlier and he had a title set called like something about cheating? Hold up. Hold up. Is Demo streaming? I don't know if he is or not. He is streaming. I signed an NDA to get free cheats from Iron Mace. That's his stream title. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I had no idea that this even existed. Huh. Okay. You want a link? I don't care. Sure. Here you go. Wait, do you guys... Should we watch this video? Should we watch this now? Or should I wait till later? What do you guys want to do? Should we watch it? Should I? We can. Okay, I want to see it too. Alright. Sure. Alright. Let's do it. Here, let me mute the sound from the game real quick. Yeah, we're a drama channel now. I can't escape it. Let's just say you can blame... Who said it? We can blame Chief199 for this. Because I wasn't planning to watch this. Alright. Let's do it.
First things first, this video is not monetized. Recently, Not Like This posted 2 videos regarding Iron Mace's questionable practices, and the recent video also features my comment about Demo on Reddit, which I then further clarified in the YouTube comments as well. I did not think much of this at the time. Frankly, I just wanted people to have a bigger picture, and maybe that would have helped them put some pieces of the puzzle together on their own. I guess at this point, if you are 1 foot in, might as well cover this topic completely. Once again, this isn't me drama farming. Actually, make sure you
It's not okay. I'll take his word for it.
You don't subscribe because, God forbid, I accidentally benefit from speaking what I believe to be true. Regarding Demo's association with
Alright, hold
cheating...
up. I just want to say, I don't think Damood would make this video unless he was reasonably certain that Demo has cheated at some point in the past. It seems very unlikely that he would do this, but I also don't know Damood on a personal level. I only know him as a member of the community. So, you know.
Websites. In short, last year me and Demo had a bet for $10 about a Dark and Darker mechanic. I actually lost the bet. He sent me his email address associated with his PayPal, Months later, after Wilson drama, I checked said email address on how I've been pwned, frankly with the assumption that someone who is currently cheating most likely has a history of cheating. My hypothesis was confirmed. For complete transparency, these breaches are from 2015 and 2016. I will get to that later. After that, of course, Demo thanked me for the exposure and I was happy for him. The end. Oh wait, he was being sarcastic. Well, at first it was cap, maybe because I used the word PayPal instead of email address, my bad.
Wow. Alright, so, well, Demo's not happy. My PayPal is involved in cheating sites. I do understand you can't make your own content, but W drama staring, that's the best you can do. You gotta put more effort. Okay.
Well, at first it was cap, maybe because I used the word PayPal instead of email address, my bad. Then
This is not a cheating website, MPGH. I guess it is. I mean, it looks like it is. I've never seen it, but it says multiplayer game hacking, so probably. You think me posting a comment is doing content? You're such a petty person, it blows your mind.
he confirms that his email address was indeed breached in the said website.
Anyway, go ahead. Try cheating and see how fast you'll get banned. This is not a place for discussions here, actors, but I wonder where this was said. Must have been in one of the, like maybe like the Troubadour chat or something.
With that out of the way, we can at least confirm that this is not speculation or made up. On that note, also nulled.cr was also one of the hacking websites involved in the breach. And you have to realize that just because your email address was involved in a breach does not mean that you will stop using the website or you will be even aware that it was involved in a breach. Based on this, you came to the conclusion that I am cheating. Well, first of all, the evidence without these breaches is already really convincing. I think this is just the cherry on the top. What is more, I wonder what are the odds that these are the only 2 cheating websites you registered to in your lifetime, and in both cases you just happened to get involved in a data breach. While it's not 0%, odds are that there are more websites you are affiliated with that were not involved in a breach. And yes, this was 10 years ago, but it might put into question your judgment though. Even now, you constantly attack people in the DMs, often over mild disagreements, and after the initial cheating scandal, you did come off as rather dishonest by claiming that Wilson was banned from the Discord and claiming that Iron Mace cleared your name.
I'm not cheating, I'll never cheat, and I will provide any info that needs to be verified. I've contacted Iron Mace and Wilson to remove. Contacted Iron Mace and Wilson's game removed from the Dark and Darker Discord. What he did, but that's the best Iron Mace could do. Well, that is false. I'm pretty sure Wilson asked for himself to be removed from the Discord. I think I was even there at the time when Wilson asked to be removed, like, you know, almost a year ago. So that is not true. It doesn't mean he's cheating, but that is definitely, I think, false. I'm pretty sure. As for now, I try to contact developers and admin to resolve this. I am not going to get banned because I've never cheated. I will never put my passion job at risk.
Name. Then in reality, you didn't get caught by the Randy cheat, and that is essentially what Grayson said. I actually believe that you will do anything to achieve your goals.
Sorry for trouble, Grayson. Are you aware of the current drama? Accused of cheating. Is it possible to get an investigation or response from any developers? Sorry to hear about that. If there was an actual evidence of being a cheater, you would be banned. We don't really get involved in community drama. Won't be letting it shared on Discord. Okay.
Regardless of the means, and you can take it as a compliment. I will now put a minute of my clips on the screen to also explain why this is a tricky and controversial subject. Melee dragging is very strong in this game, and with enough footage, everyone does look suspicious from time to time. For that reason, it's not a singular clip that will make someone suspicious, it's the consistency of the suspicious actions and inconsistency but
I can confirm this is true. You know, when you have so much time in a game like this, if you take individual clips, you can easily make it look like somebody might be cheating. Hell, I think I've even had clips on my channel where there were comments that people accused me of cheating, and then they said it was because, like, I knew where someone was, but it was because of the way I clipped it. If you went to my stream, there was like 10 or 20 seconds beforehand that I cut off of me like sitting in a corner, like listening to footsteps or something. So instead, I just cut it straight to like around when I see him. So I kind of understand like the process here of, okay, well, you know, even if something looks suspicious, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're cheating.
Between combat gameplay and gameplay outside of combat. Overlooking Demo's gameplay, you can find strange target switching, one-frame micro adjustments in range, and suspiciously efficient mouse placement for every single weapon in the game to land nape and headshot hits. Going further with analyzing his gameplay, I will separate them by definition and provide multiple examples for each definition, starting with target locking. Okay, the first clip here is actually from his 4th video ever. I'm using this to say that I personally think that Demo started cheating before he built an audience on YouTube, rather than him not wanting to risk his career with cheats. Also, regarding this locking, if you watch some of his streams, he essentially locks onto the targets in melee pretty much always. It is insanely common for his gameplay, and it looks like almost as if he had controller aim assist on at all times when fighting in melee. There are actually plenty of more examples I could add with this, but I'm just trying to keep this video as short as possible. I also find it strange that the stuttery jiggly mouse movements also occur for slow two-handed weapons, which I personally think is incriminating, but you can be the judge of that. I also noticed it's easier to identify this for vertically swinging weapons instead of horizontally swinging, but even when he's using a wormhole, you can see that the mouse movement is somewhat strange. Okay, so I did include a lot of clips, I feel like, from target locking. We didn't overanalyze this because obviously we don't want the video to be too long, just focusing on what's important. So next, I would like to focus on ranged adjustments. So here in terms of...
So I'm not super familiar with how cheats in this game work. I've talked to a few people in the community about cheats that people are using. I am personally not aware of exactly how the locking works. So Damood says that it's similar to control aim assist. So basically when he's swinging his weapon, it helps him aim at the player. Like that's what he's being accused of. I don't know much about those cheats in particular. I mean, even the people that I've talked to, most of the time that I hear about cheats, it's usually like the more obvious ones, like ESP through walls, or you can see like their health, or you can see items on the ground, or like anything like that. So I really have no idea from my own personal experience whether this would be, you know, suspicious from Demo or not, because I just don't know what it looks like to watch someone with the cheat attack other players.
I would like to focus on ranged adjustments. So here in terms of aim, it was really hard to observe super obvious examples. My assumption would be that he was actually toggling more often for ranged usage. Still, I feel like this here is my favorite example because you can obviously see the fighter is geared. It seems like he doesn't want to lose the fight. And yeah, I love this part where they're playing around the pillar and he's trying to hit the fighter and he just constantly hits the pillar instead. As if, I don't know, as if it doesn't exist to him. Like,
Is this me? I fought Demo in this same exact spot like forever ago. It's probably not me, but I was wearing the same kind of gear.
I understand. Maybe once you do that by accident,
love to
but
see a name on the ground or
3
something.
times in a row. If you want, you can look at this clip in the slow motion.
Yeah, because I also killed Demo.
Just consider this, that his hits are incredibly accurate in melee combat, yet he will aim center mass at enemies through obstacles.
I killed him, bro.
I just think...
I don't know. Did I die right after? I think that was me.
It's a very normal
really
practice
think that was
to
me.
aim at the edge
I
of
don't
the
know for
pillar
sure.
instead of trying to shoot your weapons through the pillar. Sorry, there's no wall banging in this game, you know.
He knows, yeah.
I will say that a lot of the previous cheating accusations have also went more in depth in the frame-by-frame analysis for range usage. But for example, if he's actually already placing his mouse close to the target when he's throwing, the flicks will be harder, and it will be harder to distinguish them from like legitimate flicks to something suspicious, compared to when the flick is like a large gap across your screen. Now, for the ESP topic, I put this as the last one because this is the easiest one to assume as speculative and or lucky. There are things that we might not be able to hear due to YouTube encoding as well. Still, this does provide an overall context.
You know, it's a shame that we can't trust Iron Mace as a company to ban someone that is cheating. Because I have no idea if Demo is or is not cheating. I have no idea. But it's sad that I know that I can't rely on Iron Mace to clear his name, because Iron Mace sucks ass at banning cheaters. So it's unfortunate that we're even in this situation to begin with, where we can't trust the developers to even like do anything about it if he was or wasn't, right?
And this stuff happens to Demo consistently
goes
and
down
often.
to, like, Iron
He seems to
Mace's
ignore the
credibility.
potential of someone being invisible if there is no one invisible there, and always assumes invisibility if there is an invisible target close by. I will now show you two clips that kind of work well together, because in both cases it's against Hide Rogue, but Demo also essentially made the correct gameplay decision in both cases as well. So here he pulled out the weapon as the rogue was going to ambush him. It was kind of questionable how he hit the first hit so accurately, but we're not going to talk about that. In this next clip, also he's playing into Hide Rogue. He can kind of still hear him running away.
Oh my god. The guy just walked in and just fucking...
And here, the rogue has gone around the corner. Why would you not assume the rogue is trying to ambush him? So he just straight up walks out with hands, not holding a weapon, shoots the door as the rogue closes the door, that's fine. But yeah, as you can see, it's Hide Rogue, doesn't assume ambush, just runs straight at him. I was listening to YouTube audio in that clip multiple times, hoping that there was something that would give information to Demo that the rogue would try to ambush him, but somehow he just knew the rogue will not ambush him, because obviously the rogue was looting the body. But also, if the rogue was looting the body, he technically wasn't making any sound either. So if you ambush with creep, you're not making sound. If you're looting the body, you're not making sound as well.
I'm gonna go back a little bit.
I was listening. I draw. So rogue has.
Oh my god.
Okay, so in the last clip, when he turned the corner, he was like basically pre-attacking.
The guy just walked in and just fucking...
And here, the rogue has gone around the corner.
I don't know if this... Well, this is the problem. This is exactly what I said earlier, where it's hard to take one specific clip and say if this looks like cheating or not, because again, even I have had clips that people have accused of looking like cheats. So I'm gonna look at this through Damood's eyes. Well, the goblin's actions, if you go invisible as a rogue, the goblin would still do this, right? Even if you're invisible, I think the mobs can still act funny, right? So technically speaking, can't the rogue be like right here, somewhere in this area, invisible, like right now? Or would the goblin not do that? Would it switch? Oh yeah, it would turn on him, right? That's a good point. Yeah, so because he's not actively moving,
Why would you
that
not
means he can't be invisible. Yeah, I think
assume
you're
the
right.
rogue
So
is
that
trying
would
to
make
ambush
sense as
him?
to why
So
he
he
knows.
just
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so knowing that, I don't know if that really makes sense that he would be cheating there because you're right. If the goblin, yeah, because you're right, it would swap, right, if he's invis. So I don't really know if that's really like proof, really.
He's somewhere here.
Okay, this clip is actually one of my favorites because this was a year ago. This was months before the Wilson drama, and let's listen to what Demo has to say.
I have no idea how I hit him. I kind of hurt him, but I wasn't really sure, and it ended up hitting him was like literally edge of the axe.
That was a little weird.
You know, when I was intended to miss, but it just hit. Or I'm just hacking, you know, like fucking hacker confirmed, Dark and Darker. No. Saying that you're hacking, even as a joke, is not good, because it could have negative impact. Because like there's gonna be idiots who'd be like, oh shit, man, he fucking said he's hacking, you know, fucking confirmed. It's like, and this is gonna be fucking not good.
I mean, I guess Demo called it. He always knew that he's just good enough that he will eventually be accused of hacking. And I mean,
well, I mean, he's not. Demo's not wrong. I mean, heck, I've joked about I've joked about hacks or cheats before, and then said something along the lines of, "Oh, now people are gonna think that I'm cheating." I mean, I feel like I've said similar stuff too.
maybe I'm just living in some sort
But
of a bubble.
that clip, like, it is a little bit weird. I'm guessing he heard him. Maybe it's just that I couldn't hear him on the video. This specifically, could he hear him?
As well. It is strange.
I'm just trying to listen, like, how he knew he was there. Because
He's somewhere here.
I don't hear the footsteps. Was there movement? Maybe it's the video and I can't hear it. No, Legacy is just... It's just not really it, man. It's not a bad game, but it needs, like, a lot more work before I can, like, really sit down and play it more. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little bit of a weird clip, I will say. The only thing I can think of is maybe I just can't hear the audio well enough. Because, like, if he could hear any footsteps from the rogue moving, then it makes sense that he hit him.
Clip, and instead of wearing it as a badge of pride,
Like, and this is gonna be fucking not good.
I mean, I guess Demo called it. He always knew that he's just good enough that he will eventually be accused of hacking. And
Thank you, Cannot Miss.
I mean,
sub, by the way, appreciate it.
maybe I'm just living in some sort of a bubble, but I would like to know how common is this concern when when you have a nice clip and instead of wearing it as a badge of pride, you are concerned about hacking accusations. And once again, this is months before the Demo drama, and
some of the clips were a little bit weird, but
just to summarize, let's see what this video covered. We did talk about 2 breaches that Demo's email address has been involved with in the past.
I think it is a little bit coincidental or a little bit weird that the email address that Demo gave the mood has been affiliated with cheating sites. And as far as I know, I don't think Demo has come out and said anything. Like, he hasn't come out and admitted to, like, maybe he used that email for, I don't know, some stupid... Like, everyone, like, when you're younger, I'm sure everyone's done something stupid. Like, for me, it was Minecraft. Like, multiplayer Minecraft, like, way back in the day. I did, like, stupid, like, weapon swap cheats or eating cheats or something. Something stupid. So I don't know if, like, if he did something completely unrelated. You know, because he said it was 10 years ago, right? Like, 2015 or 2016. So I'm not sure if... It is a little bit weird to me that he just straight up kind of is more just deferring or just saying, like, I don't know what's going on with that. I would, unless there can be a false positive with that, and if there can be, I don't know anything about that, because this isn't really my area of expertise.
He did express concern about hacking accusations early on in his YouTube career. Independently of points 1 and 2, he also has been accused with solid evidence. And once they
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying, MS. Yeah, I'm not saying that Demo's account was used by someone else. I'm saying that maybe it would make sense to me if Demo had, like, maybe, like, you know, a decade ago he did some other game and he did some cheats on it and then that was it. And maybe if he had admitted something like that, it would make me feel differently. But it feels a little weird to me that he seems very, you know, like he doesn't even want to talk about it from the clips that I saw at the beginning of the video. Like, he seems very, I don't even know what the word is. Defensive, I guess. Yeah, so Demo calls it cap that his PayPal email was breached in cheating websites. So Demo doesn't try to give a, like, yeah, I cheated on this game or this game a decade ago, and that's why you saw it. Like, he doesn't even try to give any kind of input on it. He just says it's cap. So either A, it's a false positive, and I don't know if that's even possible, but maybe it's a false positive. And if that's the case, if it is a false positive, then Demo would be, like, in the right here. Because if someone came to me and told me that my email was part of a cheating breach, I would tell them they're crazy. Because, again, the last time I cheated was multiplayer Minecraft, probably, God, I don't even know. Was it 15 years ago? I don't know. On, like, probably an email I don't even use anymore. So, yeah, like, it would make sense if it's a false positive. But I don't know how often that is or is not a thing.
early on in his YouTube career. Independently of points 1 and 2, he also has been accused with solid evidence. And once the accusations occur, he has a history of deflecting from the accusations instead of defending and insulting the accusators. And of course, there's also dishonest twisting of information and twisting the narrative, which I did cover in this video as well. Obviously, I will link in the description some of the previous videos that have covered a lot of Demo's clips, more in depth, in slow motion, from various perspectives that I might not have done in this video. I just focused on the points that seemed strong to me, and you're more than welcome to also check Demo's live streams. Actually, my favorite that makes me think of Demo as the golden goose of suspicious clips is like his stream episode 114. I will also link it in the description. So yeah, at this point,
This is such a tricky situation because there's nothing in this video that immediately jumps out and goes like, okay, he's definitely cheating. At the same time, there are some things that are kind of suspicious. But again, when you play the game for so long, there's always a chance, like, in the back of my mind going, okay, maybe it's just a clip that looks suspicious, even if it's not. But I don't know, man. I will say I'm surprised. So back when Wilson did his video, he had a very heavy dislike to like ratio. I'm surprised to see a basically like 95, 98% like ratio to dislike ratio. So it seems like the general community, what do you want to call it? The opinion of the community seems to be in the light of agreeing or thinking that the mood is right here. What is wrong with Legacy? Honestly, the content's not there, man. Like, Crypts just kind of sucks. The night map is too dark. There's basically no loot, and going past green gear doesn't even feel worth the time. So I just sit on day map and just play the game, and it gets boring. They need more, like, they just need more updates, man. Also, they still need a lot of quality of life things, too. Now, I will say, if it comes out that Demo has been cheating the on and off the entire time DaD has been out, that is such a bad mark for Iron Mace. That is awful for Iron Mace. Like, forget Demo for a minute. Think of it from a company point of view. One of your biggest content creators found cheating in your game for years with no punishment, even after being accused and the company looking into you. If anything, I would hope that he's not cheating because of how embarrassing that would be for Iron Mace. Right? Like, could you imagine how shitty that's almost worse than all the other shit that's going on. Oh boy. What a crazy time, man. Consensus? Yeah, you could use that word too. What games are on the market to scratch the arc itch? Yeah, I have no idea. No, Arc Raiders, from what I've seen, is gonna just not be out till October 30th. So we're at the point where I'm trying to figure out what other games to play on stream. Because Dark and Darker just doesn't really have, like, any content or really any drive for me to play it. The only reason I even started playing it tonight was because I wanted to talk to you guys about, you know, kind of like the future of my channel and kind of some games that I was thinking about playing. And then I started getting into this additional drama. I didn't know that Demo made this video, so I wanted to watch this first. Demo, let's see. I've seen this guy around a few times. I think this guy's in the community a lot. I don't know if he streams or not, but I have seen him. Demo has stated multiple times that game sense and being good at the game is what allows him to be a great player. I want you to ask yourself a question. If you have a Viking sword and a felling axe, and you hear a rapier in the next room, is your game sense going to be to smash through the door, walk in, and swing the most punishing missed attack swing in the game on a random spot in the room? You know, that was the clip that made me the most suspicious, too. Like, I don't know about any other clip in this video, because I just don't know enough about the cheats in this game. But, at the very least, I will say this clip here, where he hears, like, a weapon swap
He's somewhere here.
through the door, and then he just busts the door open with a felling axe, and just feels like he just hits the exact spot that he is. It feels a little weird. But if he could see where the rogue is, I would think he would, like, go for a headshot or something, not, like, where he hit him, which is kind of the leg, but I don't know. This is probably the weirdest.
Okay, this clip is actually
as
what...
far as, you know, being able to maybe see somebody invisible. But it doesn't really confirm that he's cheating, it just means it's a suspicious clip. Using the felling is a little bit weird, too. I think I, myself, would probably never use a felling in that situation. Why would you not swing? Because it's a felling axe. I mean, realistically, are you gonna swing a felling at an invis rogue? Because if you miss the rogue that when they're invisible, they're probably gonna kill you, right? It's a very punishing weapon. So I guess you could say that Demo just wasn't as good back then. Because I don't think this would ever be a good play. Like, objectively speaking, this was a terrible play. You should never use a felling axe against an invis rogue unless you know where they are. Because let's say he misses here, like he swings here and he misses, he whiffs. The rogue now could come out of invis and get like 3 hits with a stiletto before you have time to start like hitting your next felling or start swinging your next felling swing, right? So the only reason this worked is because he hit the rogue. This is probably the only, or this is the most suspicious clip in the entire video. that I would argue does feel
Okay,
a
this
little
clip
bit
is actually
cringe.
one of my favorites.
You're welcome to make your own opinions, but that if for me personally, this one's a little bit weird, and I agree with Mega Room Temp here. That one is a little bit strange. First Barb, no. Well, I'm not talking about Barb. I'm saying against an Invis Rogue. I just don't know if you ever swing a Felling Axe there. Better to have an active Felling hitbox in front of you than nothing. Well, if you're gonna swing at an invisible rogue, I would think you'd use your secondary, right? I don't know if you ever would risk the Felling Axe swing on someone that's invisible and you can't see. Even if you suspect the rogue, the Felling Axe range is so short, I'm not sure if it would ever make sense from a, like, smart gameplay point of view to ever swing this Felling at a guy you can't see. You can hear footsteps in the original. So I did mention that earlier too. I said the one caveat to this entire clip is that I can't hear the footsteps in this video. So if he can hear the footsteps of the rogue, it's very obvious where the rogue is because footsteps on a rogue when they're crouch walking is actually pretty easy to tell. So that would be enough that, yeah, I would say he could hear him. Okay. So like right here, if he can hear the rogue walking around, and I will say, the rogue is looking this way, the opposite direction, right here. He's looking that way, but, you know, to like the side, away from him. So it's possible that the rogue was back in this corner, was crouch walking, you know, the direction that he was running the opposite way. And then while he was crouch walking, he heard his footsteps and then decided to swing. Because you can hear the footsteps, then yeah, the Felling Axe makes perfect sense. It would only not make sense if the rogue, like, you literally couldn't hear him. So yeah, if he has the original, like, clip and he can hear those steps, then yeah, I think the clip kind of checks out. Hey, Loki. Well, I was playing Dark and Darker, and then someone mentioned that Damood made a demo cheats video, and I had no idea about it, so I figured I would watch it and see for myself what was going on. So, the thing we have to ask ourselves is the Mood's general video being upvoted slash, like, having positive messages? Because I don't know how exactly the temperament has changed in the community. I don't know exactly how we went from attacking Wilson to basically just kind of going with Demo, now accusing. So it almost feels like we completely flipped from before. Well, yeah, well, they can't be all Damood's followers. Damood only has 9,000 subs, okay? The video has 7,000 views. I can tell you, based on, like, typical analytics, it's very unlikely that 7,000 views of these are all Damood. So it's possible that, you know, a lot of them are new people. Maybe they don't even know who Demo is. It's hard to say for sure. You know, because they could just be, like, new players or just people just kind of following around. But I would expect there to be more negative comments under this video, and there's just not. I think that's what confuses me so much, is that the community opinion has changed so significantly at this point. Demo is just another content creator. So about a year ago, Demo, the creator, was accused of by Wilson's Games. Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm not gonna watch this video, but 9 months ago, Wilson made a video, basically calling out Demo, calling him a cheater. And you can see here, like, here is the dislike ratio that we saw 9 months ago, okay? So, Damood's video was, like, 500 likes and, like, 10 dislikes. When Wilson made his video, it was, you know, you can clearly see it was like a 70-30 or 60-40 split, somewhere in that range, maybe in the middle. So there was a pretty heavy backlash from the community defending Demo, and you could argue it was Demo's followers that did the downvoting. So maybe Damood's video will go through the same thing. But I mean, you can look at like you can look at the comments. Like you can see like the general dislike for this video. Like bro is not cooking. You can't accuse people of cheating because you're bad. This is pathetic. Trying to exploit a good player like Demo for being good at the game, taking advantage of clout and views because you got rolled by Demo. He played game 1, has good game sense with mechanics. He has insane amounts of videos to prove his integrity. Like, you can see very clearly that the opinion of the people, of the viewers on this video, was 100% for, like, for Demo. Like, against Wilson, and saying that he was basically wrong for ever making this video, right? So it is strange to me that we've now gone, like, back in time, basically. Or I don't know, it's just strange. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but heck, and then he made a follow-up video. Like a number 2, a follow-up.
Or, well, basically the second.
And then you look at the ratio. I mean, you can see it very clearly. What is that? Like 40%, 60%? 30%, 70%? I mean, people dogged on Wilson for this. You know? So, yeah, it is very strange to me that we've gone from, like, dogging on Wilson and basically bullying him off of, like, the DaD community entirely to, you know, going to the mood side instead. So, I don't know. You're welcome to make your own opinion on this. I'm not really gonna give any other comments besides what I've already given. But, yeah, you know, think what you want. The evidence is there. The videos are there. All I'm gonna really say is, yeah, the general opinion has definitely seemingly swapped. I wonder if this, so being that Iron Mace is in such hot water right now with the community, I wonder if this will prompt Iron Mace to reinvestigate the whole Demo situation and like look through and whatever. I wonder if that will prompt anything or not. It's possible. That would be so crazy. I hope Demo was never cheating. Because that would be such a bad look for the community and for Dark and Darker if he was. Well, no. Just to be clear, Demo cheating or not cheating is completely irrelevant to whether he gets banned by Iron Mace. Which is what makes it so much harder, and it's because Iron Mace is so bad at banning banning cheaters. The dislikes are only from people with the extension. Is that true? Is that how it works? I'm not really sure. I thought you could see all dislikes. Is it really only the extension? Well, you're not wrong. Dark and Darker does have plenty of other problems. But I would argue that letting one of your biggest creators go cheating for years with no punishment and denying that it ever happened, I would argue that that's also a really, really big deal, if that was true, which is why I really hope Demo was never cheating. But it sounds like the community is up in arms right now, so yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see how that goes. I mean, hell, even when the Demo and Wilson videos were kind of going on and off, I was pretty open about, like, that I didn't think Demo was cheating. even at the time. So I'm not sure if this video alone is enough to convince me otherwise, but I also don't really know Demo on a personal level. Like, I've talked to Demo a few times. I know him on a creator level. You know, like, I've popped into, like, his stream. He's popped into my stream. You know, like, we maybe messaged, like, once or twice. I think he even helped me get screenshots of, like, Druid animals when, like, Druid first released or something like that. So, like, we've had a few interactions here or there, although we've never played or anything. So, you know, I don't know enough about the dude to be able to say for sure if he is or is not cheating. I can't really confirm that or not for him, but crazy times, man. Crazy times. I now understand why Demo had made that video. Or not video, why he made that stream title. I get it now. You came across your first cheater, you have screenshots of the guy's inventory, he had 5 life after deaths and a biscuit? That doesn't mean he's cheating. You know people can have that without cheating. I mean, the wife's been going for what, like 2 months? I mean, I have come across cheaters before and reported them. Like, I found one guy range hacking, and he did get banned because it was pretty egregious. But, you know, outside of that, not a whole lot of things to talk about for that. I think I'm pretty bad at identifying cheaters in general. Like, if a cheater, like, kills me, I'll be completely oblivious and I won't even notice. I won't even report them. Sometimes I'll notice, but it's very rare. Usually when I do notice, I'm right. And I end up getting a ban report through. Oh, they got rid of the ban report thing. Oh, okay. Well, it used to show my bans. I had, like, 5 out of 15 or something, and I would say 33% ain't bad. Well, yeah, that's the thing. There are no clips from Demo that are super egregious or, like, really obvious. Like, there's nothing on there that makes me go, like, okay, like, he needs to be banned right now. If they are cheats, they're subtle and things that are designed to not be super noticeable. But that makes sense. I mean, you'd have to be an idiot to create content while cheating and then use cheats that are obvious that you're cheating. You would have to be really stupid to do that. Midnight Walker's play test is in a couple weeks. Yeah, I know. I'm keeping an eye on that. It's like the June... I think it's June 27th, I think. Somewhere in that realm. What time is it? 12:30. Alright, fellas. I think that might be it for me. I might, wind down and head into bed here in a little bit. I just wanted to do a short little stream. I wasn't expecting to do a, Demo react video, but I guess that's fine. Wasted like 30 minutes. Yeah, I think we're done with DaD for the night. I am just kind of done with Legacy, man. Like, I've just done everything that Legacy has to offer. I don't really want to play Legacy anymore. Like, not until we have more content and more stuff to do in general, you know? Also, Legacy's player base has been dropping pretty quick. It's becoming not really worth it to make content for their game, you know? Like, they don't really have enough players that... the player base just isn't that big. So the streamer / video creation scene it's not that large. So it becomes kind of a, is it worth the time investment to make content for a game that doesn't have like almost any players? The answer usually is no, unless I really like playing that game. And if I did still like playing Legacy like I was before, then I probably would still play it. But I am getting kind of burnt out at the moment. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe playing some other games, some new games on stream. So I don't know. We'll see. It might be outside of my extraction genre for a bit. I'll have to make a decision on that. Again, I thought about maybe playing through, like one of the Fallout games on stream, just as like something to do for a few days. Thought about playing through Borderlands 2, but I'm not sure if I want to do that on stream or off stream. I was hoping to play Arc Raiders. I was really hoping Arc Raiders would be the play, but it's not coming until October 30th, and well, we have, what, 3 weeks? No, less than 3 weeks. I think it's June 25th. I think. So we have 18 days. Yeah, so we have like 2.5 weeks to kind of waste while I wait for these other games to come out. You know, Legacy is fun. I would recommend the game. You know, even though I'm burnt out on Legacy, I don't think that makes it a bad game. You know, that's kind of completely irrelevant, I think. That's really just because I played the game so much, and I just don't really have anything else to do on it. So I don't really want to, I just don't want to play it anymore. I will, you know, if we get some more updates for Legacy, and it makes me want to go back, then yeah, sure. You know, I'll gladly play it some more, but yeah, we would need some updates first before I did that. Dungeon Board is gone. Stop. It's gone. It's gone. Have I tried Spell Brigade? No. No, I have not tried Spell Brigade. I'm gonna pull up the summer games real quick. Where is that? I'm assuming most of you guys saw the Summer Game Fest, or at least saw the games that were coming out. Chrono Odyssey looked cool. There were a lot of games that actually looked pretty cool from here. Resident Evil's pretty hype. Chrono Odyssey's pretty hype. Arc Raiders, unlucky that it's getting delayed till October 30th. I was really hoping that would release sooner. I don't remember First Descendant. But it has mixed reviews, so I'll just ignore it for now. Oh, there were some decent single-player games, too. There was that Game of Thrones game, too, but I don't know about that one. Oh, yeah, I saw a Splitgate 2. Oh, they added that BR. Did anyone else see the, Did anyone else find it really funny when that Splitgate 2 developer was on stage and was like talking about like Titanfall 3 and trying like having Splitgate 2 be different from all the other games, and then like the big announcement was, hey, we're doing a BR, which is like exactly like every other company and game is doing. It felt very strange, to be honest. So yeah, there's that. I keep seeing people talk about Dune, but I know the reviews are positive, but this game looks really boring to me. I don't know how people are liking this. Maybe it's more fun to play than watch. I mentioned that before. But it doesn't look fun to me. I also don't know if the reviews are only positive because the reviews are being filtered by people that are willing to buy the deluxe edition of the game. So it's possible that these reviews are inflated in the more positive direction. But I don't know if that's true or not. That could just be, you know, that could just be cap coming from me. We'll have to wait and see once the game officially releases if that's true or not. I am curious what the reviews are like once June 10th comes and, like, the masses have access to it. Star Wars Battlefront 2? Dude, I was surprised at how many people are playing that right now. I almost couldn't believe it. I remember when this game first came out and it was just hated so much. Was this the game that was like trying to sell really crazy microtransactions? I think it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised at how far this game has gone. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I mean, there's not a whole lot of other games. Most of the games for Summer Game Fest are like coming soon to be announced. All that other jazz. So there's really, unfortunately, there's nothing here that we can play for the time being. I was kind of hoping we'd have some more, I was hoping we'd have some like releases, like shadow drops or like day ones that would come out today. We didn't really get anything like that, unfortunately. Arc Raiders not coming out was really the big, unfortunate thing for me, man. I was really hoping that Arc Raiders would be the was gonna be the game that came out that we'd be able to, you know, play for a while, but unlucky, man. Unlucky. Alright, thank you all for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like the video. Appreciate it. Helps the VOD. If you're on Twitch, drop a follow. Should be live again soon, so thank you all. Hell, maybe we'll even play some Minecraft or something on stream, huh? Maybe we'll play some Minecraft. Maybe. Maybe. I don't have a lot of games on my Steam browser, so we'll see. Could play some Velantro. I did buy that game a while back. But yeah, I really have a pretty big lack of games, because most of my games were on Xbox. Alright, see you guys. Catch you later. Have a good night.